Hi, guys. Dr. YouTube here. I just wanted to do this thing on Sargon of Ekade. Go check out his channel. But about feminists and how stupid women are sometimes. Not women in general, just feminists, because they don't get it. They have no idea. Okay, the specialist right here, Gloria Stein, her mom was crazy, so that's... How do you write books? I don't know. Take this out for a second.
Recovery. That's what some economic analysts are calling what's happening in the U.S. job market.
See, this stuff that these feminists comment is just a made-up straw man, I guess they call it. Because it's not no such thing.
These are very strange lines to delineate across. I'd like to know how many left-handed people got jobs and how many right-handed people. So I bet more right-handed people got those jobs. What about blue-eyed people and brown-eyed people? They're all the brown-eyed people. I think that the brown-eyed people probably got more jobs than the blue-eyed people. I want you to figure these things out for me as well, because they seem just as fucking important as whether men or women are doing the work.
And the news from the executive suites is no better for women. Just 3% of Fortune 500 companies are led by women.
Listen,
because what? The rest are, I guess, too lazy then, huh, to get the job?
If women can get to the top, that means it's possible for them to get to the top.
It is.
That means the only reason they're not getting to the top is because they're choosing not to put the hard work in.
True. Seeing.
To understand these disparities and to take a hard look at the challenges facing women today, we checked in with one of the leaders of the women's movement.
Challenges are they facing today? My mom ran the family. My grandma ran the family. Women have been running the family since back then, you know what I mean? And now you're going to say that women haven't had a chance, you know, they've just been, depressed and, well, yeah, that's you, but oppressed. If they are being oppressed, they're being oppressed by other women, not by men. Do you understand that? How stupid are these people? And they go to the specialist, Gloria Stein. She wrote 6 books on the information she got from her mom. Her mom was insane. So how does she... Man, are you going to take... I don't know. It's just hard. Sargon's got a point here. You know what I mean? How many blue-eyed people got the job and not brown? Because that's... a little aggravating here.
Whoa there, Skippy. What are you talking about? What challenges? Do you think that more women should be CEOs of Fortune 500 companies? Because last time I checked, that was a fucking hard job.
And
it was a lot of work.
That's the Facebook
chick.
chick.
It was a lot of sacrifice. And at the end of it, women are not even going to get a husband out of it. The men are doing it for status, because women are attracted to status. Men are not attracted to status in women, or at least by and large they're not. This is why you have so many women saying, but I'm earning so much money, why aren't the men flocking to me? So yes, okay, let's carry on making women feel that they should be men.
The author and activist has been fighting for women's rights and social justice issues for more than 40 years. In 1932, she co-founded Ms. Magazine and continues to serve as a consulting editor there. She's written 6 books, including 4 bestsellers.
Oh, someone obviously without bias.
That's the way.
Clearly rational.
So true, Argon.
A dog in this race who isn't interested about the outcome, just wants to report the facts objectively.
That'd be like,
Need to Know's correspondent
let me
Stacey Tisdale sat down
run
with
the cops.
and recently to talk about men, women, and power.
Let's time travel. Let's go back to the 1960s.
When this woman was still relevant.
Mm-hmm.
What was in the air that
when they
made this
couldn't
such a
vote,
unique
and
time?
they
What
did
was in
have
the minds and
problems.
lips of average Americans?
Well, I think, speaking for myself as an average person at the time,
Gloria Steinem was born in Toledo, Ohio in 1934. Her mother, Ruth, was a Presbyterian, and her father, Leo, was the son of Jewish immigrants from Germany and Poland. They lived and travelled about in a trailer from which Leo carried out his trade as a travelling antiques dealer in the 30s, right? When Steinem was 3 years old, her mother, Ruth, then aged 34, had a nervous breakdown that left her an invalid, trapped in delusional fantasies that occasionally turned violent. She changed from an energetic, fun-loving, book-loving woman into someone afraid to be alone, who could not hang on to reality long enough to hold a job and who could rarely concentrate enough to read a book. Ruth spent long periods in and out of sanatoriums for the mentally disabled. Steinem was 10 years old when her parents finally separated in 1944. Her father went to California to look for work, while she and her mother continued to live together in Toledo. While her parents divorced as a result of her mother's illness, it was not a result of chauvinism on the father's part, and Steinem claims to have understood and never blamed him for the breakup. Nevertheless, the impact of these events had a formative effect on her personality. While her father, a travelling salesman, never provided much financial stability to the family, his exit aggravated their situation. Steinem interpreted her mother's inability to hold on to a job as evidence of a general hostility towards working women. She also interpreted the general apathy of doctors towards her mother as emerging from a similar anti-woman animus. Years later, Steinem described her mother's experiences as having been pivotal to her understanding of social injustices. These perspectives convinced Steinem that women lacked social and political equality. Yeah, that sounds like a fucking average American family.
Huh.
Go on, Gloria Steinem. Tell me about what the average American is thinking, you fucking fruit.
Yeah. And there's a feminist. I gotta cut this video, but
On her own.
you feminists out there, do you understand that you're just you're fighting a straw man? You know what I mean? You don't have a clue at what's going on at all.